Okay, today we are going to do the reverse figure eight, but instead of doing the regular figure eight, we are going to take that figure eight and layer with a lift. So we're going to recap our reverse figure eight with a lift and a drop. Now this is used a lot if you want to use the same back walk step in going back. This is used a lot in going back because it almost gives the illusion of your hips are going forward, but your body is going back. So we're going to talk a little bit about reverse figure eight and how you're going to get the lift and how you're going to drop. So back to your reverse eight. Remember, your eight is a twist and slide. So if you're in the clock, you're sliding to 7 o'clock and you're sliding to 5 o'clock. So my neutral position, I'm going to twist, slide to 5, twist, slide to 7, twist, slide to 5, twist, slide to 7. And I'm going to make it nice and smooth. Twist, 5, twist, 7, twist, 5, twist, 7. I want to keep my upper body nice and relaxed as possible. So my upper body is not going with my hips. So I'm not going side to side. I'm facing my audience. I'm facing forward, twist, and my hips are side and side. So 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. To make this really juicy, you want to be able to have your hips go back. So don't cut it off. Don't just twist and go to 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Make sure you're going back as possible. For your feet, you want to have your feet relaxed. So don't force your foot to stay flat on the ground because eventually when traveling, you will need to be able to travel. So don't, because we're standing in one spot, don't force yourself to stay there. Allow your feet to do what it naturally wants to do. So again, for your hips, make sure you're in nice posture, soft knees, tailbone in, chest lifted, shoulders relaxed. And twist, 7, twist, 5, twist, 7, twist, 5, twist, 7, twist, 5. Nice and slow. So now we have the concept of the reverse figure eight. Now, to get this happening, you need to use your feet. Yes, you can do this flat-footed, but it's not going to be as high as you would like it or you want it to look. To get your range of motion high, you want to be able to lift your feet. My hip stays the same. Twist, twist. But I want to go on my left. So I'm going to use my right side for now. Twist. Slide. When I'm twisting forward, let me turn this way. Twist. When I am going to my twist forward, I am going to lift my heels off the floor. Now what's happening when I lift my heels off the floor? My hip naturally is going to go on a diagonal. Now, what happened here is a lot of times you're going to get the urge to lift half of your body. I don't want you to lift half of your body. I want you to keep this movement purely in your hips. This movement is driven only through your hips. So when we slide, twist forward, When we get to about 1 o'clock, you're going to lift your heels off the floor and you really want to contract this muscle on the side. So technically, if you look at it, this is the slide that you're going to be using. Remember, our 8 is a twist and a slide. So instead of staying flat for that slide, I'm going to lift my heels off the floor. I am going to get my hip coming up to my rib cage, and that's going to create my slide. Now, while I'm sliding down, lift my heels off the floor. While I am sliding down, I am going to put my heels back on the floor. So basically, my heels are just going to be lifting up and back down, lifting up and back down. Let's try this again. Twist, slide, twist to 1 o'clock. Lift, feel the contraction in your hips. Make sure you're not tilting. Make sure you're not getting half of your body on a lift. It's coming from your hips. Slide it back down and put your heels back on the floor. Make sure your back leg is not locked. It's soft. Because if your back leg is locked, you have nowhere to go. And this hip is going to be tight and you're going to hurt yourself. So, and now we're going to repeat on the left side. Twist. Now my hip's going to be at 11 o'clock. Lift my heels off the floor. Slide my hips back and put my heels back on the floor. Our figure eight did not change from this. This stays the same. The only thing we're doing is lifting our heels. And by lifting our heels, we are getting the contraction happening here, which is going to create depth in that particular movement. So from the back, twist, slide, lift my heels off the floor, back down. Naturally, I'm on my left side. Twist, lift my heels off the floor, slide, bring my heels back down. Twist, lift, slide, twist, lift, slide, twist, lift, slide. When you put your heels back on the ground, make sure you are not dropping it down. So when we twist, slide, don't drop it. This is a smooth and a soft transition. So you want to rest it nice and soft. Lift it soft, rest it soft. Okay, so let's do, try to have your waist up with less movement as possible. Now, we don't want it still, but we don't want our upper body to go with our hips. We want to keep it nice and isolated. Okay, so let's try this again. And our first twist is flat and twist, lift, drop, twist, lift, slide, drop, twist, lift, slide, drop, twist, lift, slide, drop. You should also, your head should not be going down, so we don't want a level change. We are nice and standing for now. Twist, lift, down, twist, lift, down, twist, lift, down. Make sure your tailbone is tucked in, down, twist, lift, down, twist, lift, down.